There are a lot of talks about the novel coronavirus. Can you tell me what it is?
Sure, ma'am. Coronavirus is also known as COVID-19. Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, is the name given to the disease associated with this virus. SARS-CoV-2 is a new strain of coronavirus that have been previously identified in humans.
Is it deadly?
Yes, one can say so, as it is spreading really fast.
What are we doing to stop it? Hey, do you find any medicine?
No yet, ma'am. But all over the world, scientists and doctors are working on it, to find a medicine of this virus.
Where did this coronavirus came from?
Sure, Queen. Coronavirus is reported to be originated from China, where first case of coronavirus was reported.
What was the name of the city?
Wuhan. Coronavirus is being circulated from animals with some also known to infect humans. It's also reported to spread through human touch, so many countries had been locked down. Bats are considered as natural hosts of these kind of viruses, but not alone. Other species of animals can also be the source of these viruses. For example, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus MERS-CoV is transmitted to humans from camels, and the Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 1 SARS-CoV-1 is transmitted to humans from civet cats.
Is this virus comparable to SARS or to the seasonal flu?
The novel coronavirus detected in China is genetically closely related to the SARS-CoV-1.
When did it emerge in China first?
SARS emerged at the end of 2002 in China, and it caused.
Why it is called coronavirus?
Because of the crown it have. It is from the family coronavirus, and it is called COVID-19 because it emerged in 2019.
Can you tell me how it spread?
Sure, ma'am. It spread through animals. When person is coughing, sneezing. You would be surprised by knowing that in one cough it can spread as high as 3,000 particles, which are more than enough to make you sick.
Thoughts trophying. I had heard one more thing, that it stay on surfaces for hours. Is it true?
Sadly, yes. If it land on air particle, it can last for as long as 3 hours. If it land on the cardboard box, it can last for up to 24 hours. And in case of plastic, it can last for up to 2-3 days.
Oh, thoughts bad. Can you tell me what happens when virus goes into the human body?
When it lands on our body, it uses those protein surface, the one that look like a crown, to get into our cells. Those cells are like the receptor that helps them to unlock receptors outside the cells. Scientists believe it's specifically ACE2 receptors on our lungs that coronavirus is using to get inside our cells. Once the virus is inside,
what happened next?
Once they are inside, they release RNA, its genetic material, and it tricks your cells into making copies of the virus. So, your cells become that factory of producing thousands of viruses, without even realizing it.
Oh, when do we get to know you are infected?
Actually, when at the beginning you do not have any symptoms, so you don't know, and it's called the incubation period. It can take 2 to 7 days when you get your first symptoms.
When does world come to know about this virus?
9th of January 2020, my queen.
How many people are infected all over the world?
As per reports, over 6 lakhs cases, and it's still counting.
How many cases are there in India?
There are 649 cases as for now in India.
What are the symptoms people are reporting all around the world?
Symptoms such as fever, sore throat, cough, some shortness of breath. People who come to hospital, only 43% of them had fever when they were brought to hospitals. And during their stay in hospital, 88% developed the fever.
Anything else symptoms?
Less common symptoms are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, in about 3-5% cases.
How can one protect themselves from the coronavirus?
Wash your hands regularly. Use alcohol-based solutions. Wear mask. Social distancing are some ways to prevent yourself.
Thanks for your help, doctor.
My pleasure.
Stay home.
Stay safe.